but we'll go into a deeper thing. Okay, so in this module, we will discuss what is React.js and the features of React and React components and the single page application with React. Okay, and we will see one application which demonstrate how to build an application with J2W. J2W is nothing but what? It is an enterprises edition, right? So we will do that, and these are the agendas we'll be doing. So what is React.js and the features of React.js and the React.js components? What are the components we have? And single page applications, building a React native application from the scratch. Okay, so these are the some agendas. So what is React.js? This is an open source library for building the user interface. Guys, this is not for creating a full stack development. This is only for front end. This is, we are using React.js only for the front end. Okay, and this open source library for building user interfaces, and it's not a framework. This is a library, and it is fully focused on UI and the rich ecosystem. And here if you see, this is declarative, efficient, flexible JavaScript library for building reusable UI components. Okay, and what is React.js? Actually, this React.js, who developed, who created this? So this is created from the Facebook by the software engineer, who was a software engineer at Facebook, and his name is Jordan Walker. And it was developed in 2011, and in its newsfeed section, so in Facebook newsfeed section we can see this one at 2011, and this was released public. Okay, this was private previously, but it was public in the month of May 2013. So it is used to build compostable user interfaces predictably, efficiently using declarative code. We use React code. Okay, and this is the main purpose we are creating. So in interview, if they are asking you why we need to go for React.js, you need to mention these 2 points. This is a very famous point: building a single page applications and mobile app. Okay, so if you go and check single page application. So what is called single page application? So web app that is represent to the user through single HTML2 pages to be more responsive and more closely replicate desktop application or native app. Okay, you can create whatever you want. So if you go here, this is a simple page they have given, and let me close this. So this is a traditional page lifecycle. This is a single page lifecycle. You see this particular client and this is server. Here also client and server. If some GET request is going to the server and just responding here and going a form post, it will be going as a form post and it will return. But in single page application, if you see, it will be converting as an Ajax and JSON. What happened is you can take a cricket command. Okay, so what happened is if any particular player is getting scores, it will be updated on the page itself. If I go to mm, so in this place you can see some updation will be updated, and that particular element only, it will not be refreshing the page, it will not be doing anything. Okay, it only refresh that particular scores. So that is for that purpose here we are using this Ajax and JSON. Okay, now what is a React.js? So today, most of the websites are built using a MVC, Model View Controller architectures. Okay, what is called Model View Controller? In React.js, why? So if you go with Spring, so Spring is actually, go and check with the Spring. So Spring is also a framework. This is an application framework. Okay. So and if I go with React, Go and check here, you can see there is a model and view and controller, everything is presented. But if you go and check with React JS, so if we go and check with the images, see here, um, so MVC in React JS, it is only we can do, the view. Okay, so we can do, one second, let me show you the exact images. Not this one. Okay, this is not clear. I'll show it in the here itself. So here, if you check, the React is a virtual, that is view, it stands for view, and whereas the other, the architecture is produced by Retex and Flux. Okay, so MVC is a model view architecture. The React is a viewpoint. So if you change some components in your code, it will be reflecting your viewport. So I'll tell you what is component later. So and this React.js uses a virtual DOM based mechanism to fill the data in HTML DOM. Okay. So this virtual DOM is today we have shown some diagrams, a difference between virtual DOM and the browser DOM, right? And the key features why we are using this. The first point is first is virtual DOM. The next one is one-way data binding. If I go and check a difference between what is that? Yeah. Single one-way binding, two-way bindings. Okay, we'll check it in the image itself. Yeah. This is called as a one-way binding and two. Uh, this is for AngularJS. Okay, so the two-way binding will be applied for AngularJS only. So for React.js, it is a one-way binding. One-way binding means it will not be communicating like this. You can see some the directional output is reflecting. So whatever you are updating, it will be go to the module and it will be reflecting in the view. But here it is not possible. So this is a one-way binding, it will not affect your code. And here we are using React Native. So let's see what is React Native. So on this is the official website of React Native. I'll show it here. So this React Native is an open source UI software framework created by Meta Platforms. So it is used to develop application from Android TV, iOS, Mac OS, like so many things. Okay, by enabling the developer to use React framework along with native platforms capabilities. Okay, for that reason we are using this. If you want to learn more about this React Native, you can just visit this website, and if you go over this guides, it will tell you what are the things you need to know before getting into this. What is a prerequisite thing? So to work with React Native, you will need to have an understanding of JavaScript fundamentals. Okay. Then if you are new to the JavaScript or need a refreshers, you can dive in or brush up Mozilla Developer Network. So the basic thing is to start with React Native is you have a basic fundamental knowledge of JavaScript. And what are the core components we have? And interactive examples they have given. So see here, this is an example they have given if I'm trying to say change some data. So in this particular place, guys, here you can see. So my device uh, is not showing. So actually, it'll be showing. So how see here. This is the different native platforms which we have. So that is called as React Native. You can check it on any particular website, or we can check over iOS also. If you run on this iOS, so it will be displaying this loading like this. It will be displaying for each and everything. For website, it will be like this. So this is the basic examples of what is React Native, and here also for each and every devices you can check it over here. If you want to set environmental setup for your the devices, whatever you want, you can check this particular the official website. Let me share this link. Here we have, and yeah, so these are the importance of the key features and what's called JSX. So JavaScript extensible. So what is JavaScript extensible? Actually, in HTML, what we will do? HTML, what we will do? So in HTML, there is they have some head element, this body element, okay, and here I have a body element, okay. So in between this, what I will do is I will be importing the JavaScript code, like I'll be giving like this. I will be embedding. Okay, I'm going to embed, will be embedding the JavaScript code within the HTML, right? Like this will be doing in HTML. But when it comes to React.js, this will be called as a JSX, the JavaScript extensible function. Let me show you an example on X. So here what they have done, so within the JavaScript itself, you can import the HTML codings. Okay, so this is it is very interesting. So tomorrow we'll try to complete this. Okay, or else I will go with the Java database connectivity. So it depends upon the time. So we'll see it on Monday. Sorry, not Monday, on Thursday. And one more thing, guys, do you have leave on Friday?